Ladies and gents, Cameron here with Emerson House Buyers. Every week I bring you tools, tactics, strategies, lessons I've learned, things I would never do again, wouldn't wish on my worst enemy. Um, what else do I do? Answer questions you guys have had? Did I say that already? Just a guy who bought some houses um, and really love real estate, enjoy it, and want to share it with you guys. And hopefully you can use it if it fits your goals. You can use it as a powerful tool for you as well. This week we had one question, and this is probably going to be a really short answer. So, what podcast do you listen to? Now, some of these are real estate related, some of them are not. But if you're looking for a real estate podcast, it's got to be Bigger Pockets. That's the only one I've found, and not that I've scoured the earth for podcasts, but Bigger Pockets podcast is awesome. They've got 200 and some episodes. They interview people from all walks of life, people that have lost millions of dollars, people that are multimillionaires, people that do a couple deals, people that have done hundreds of deals, thousands of deals. So people that run small, like I said, just starting out, a handful of deals, or people that run hundreds and hundreds of people, of businesses with hundreds of people, employees. Excuse me. I listen to Tim Ferriss' podcast. Great podcast. Makes you think. He really picks into people's brains about their tactics, tools, and strategies that they've used to become some of the best in their respective fields. So that's a fantastic one as well. I listen to Tony Robbins' podcast, and that's great. I mean, talk about motivation and just phenomenal human being and phenomenal podcast. I listen to I Love Marketing, which is Joe Polish and Dean Jackson have a podcast. That's on 200 and some episodes, maybe in the 300s now. Fantastic if you're looking to market and how to market. I'm not a marketer, I'm an engineer by trade, and it really gives you some insight on human emotion and how you can, how you need to target your audience and various steps. It breaks out everything. It's fantastic. Joe Polish and Dan Sullivan do a 10X podcast, which is also fantastic, talking about 10Xing your productivity, your work, basically 10Xing your output and adding value. That's also a great one. There's Grant Cardone's, what's his podcast? I can't even remember what it's called now, but it's Grant Cardone's podcast. It's fantastic. Well, I would say that's my least favorite out of all of them, because he does get pretty hypey, and he says some things sometimes that are just real salesy. He's just trying to sell his stuff, and it seems like he's contradicted himself on some things before. So it really is entertaining, and he has some good points of view. But he's a guy, Kunas from Southern Louisiana, that built up a sizable. I mean, I say sizable. I mean hundreds of millions of dollars of real estate. I don't know what he's got now, but I think it's north of $500 million in real estate. And so he's a great one to listen to as well. Just like I said, he gets a little salesy sometimes. He's a big salesman. He used to come from the car industry, so got to be careful there. Guys, I think that's it. Tony Robbins just came out with a new podcast called Unshakable. I listened to that one as well. Robert Kiyosaki has a podcast that is, I think it's called Rich Dad Poor Dad, but that's a good one, interesting as well. Robert Kiyosaki, in my opinion, gets pretty salesy sometimes. He's really trying to push his stuff, but the people he has on are pretty intelligent guys and gals, and it's pretty interesting to listen to some of those. That's it, guys. Those are kind of what I listen to, where I gather my information. I'm trying to think if there's anything else. I mean, the question about podcasts, that's really, I mean, when you're driving, every time I drive home from work, it's pretty much, I listen to podcasts. So I try to fill the dead space, or call or make phone calls. So those are it. But that's the question, guys. I hope that helped. I hope I got everything. If I didn't, or there was another piece of this question you guys wanted to ask, please comment. I'll be more than happy to answer it next week. But keep them coming, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, or you think this is valuable, share it with somebody else. But these were just the things that I listen to and that have helped me. And again, hopefully can help you out a little bit too, and shed some light on strategies and world-class performers that can help you in your real estate business and in life in general. So hope you enjoyed it, guys. Thanks. See you next week. Appreciate it.